All right, this is about car safety. Car safety is not just about the physical safety of the dog and yourself while you're transporting, it's also about the mental health of the dog. And trust me, it is not beyond me that a lot of people do not have the ability to transport their dogs in crates because of the size of their vehicles. And there are safety tethers and things that you can look into, but if you have the ability to crate your dog in your car, by all means you should do so. I transport in Roughlins now. This is a large that Skip is in. The reason I transport in crates is because, let's talk about the safety aspect, which should be pretty obvious to most people, but if a dog is loose in your car and you get in a car accident, they become a projectile. Now, I haven't been in many car accidents in my life, and that's not the point. The point is, it could happen. I was driving home from training. I had 2 dogs with me, and I was hit by a drunk driver. I was in a Ford Expedition. He was in a Dodge truck. We were on a highway. The only reason that I lived and the dogs in my care lived is because they were contained in crates. They could not open the back of my vehicle. They had to pry it open, so the ability to move the dogs from the crates to another vehicle was very easy. But it kept them safe. For a while, because I knew clients and students still, had small cars, Hondas and stuff, I would still work on dogs lying on the back seat and try and train that calm state of mind. And it wasn't until last year we started talking more in depth about it. My husband brought up a valid point that I would never transport somebody's child, toddler, baby, unrestrained in my vehicle. And he was absolutely right. So for them, then on out, I'm very clear with everybody that I do not transport dogs unrestrained in my car. But let's talk about the mental health aspect. So Skip here is very excited. He's a terrier. He's got big feelings about a lot of things. And the first thing that I noticed in the car when she pulled up, the owner pulled up, who's also getting this video as a coaching video, is they were kind of bouncing around the back seat. And if a dog cannot lay still and be comfortable and is bouncing back and around and running, that is creating over arousal. So when you arrive to wherever it is you are getting, your dog is already at a 10. They're already trigger stacked to the max. And you pull them out, and let's say there's a bike or a dog or some people walking, your dog is going to bark. I'm going to reward him for being quiet because he normally barks when my husband is standing here. So for the mental health aspect, limiting how much they can see and containing them is great for getting them in a calmer state of mind before you arrive at where you want to go. Like I said, because it does limit some visibility. So it's a great way to transport. It just keeps that mental health safe. Also, you can open your door and not have to worry about your dog just jumping out. And I get it. That's training your dog to wait. But dogs are dogs. They make mistakes just like we do. And this is just one extra safety that you can put into place for your dog. But the biggest one's the mental health aspect. Transporting them, obviously physical safety for yourself and your dog, but transporting them in a crate so they are calm when you arrive somewhere is so important. Remember, you're going to hear me say a lot, the walk starts before you even leave the house. It starts how you started your morning, all of that kind of stuff. And if your dog has had a really hectic morning, they're going to have a really hectic walk. So think about how you're transporting and how that could greatly affect your dog's obedience, your dog's mental health, and your dog's safety. That's it.